Hey guys, welcome to sunny Bermuda. Today it is in the middle of February. Lawn is still dormant, as you can see. Starting to green up a little bit, oddly enough. You see up there, right around there? That's where the dog comes out and does his business, does her business. And you know, I guess it's feeding putting a little nitrogen early to the yard, so it's starting to green up there. But there's still not much to do in February other than to clean up the yard. One thing to do, I like to do, is clean the yard up. Get all the leaves out, do a fresh mow. I normally do my rotary mower. I lower it to the lowest setting, which is 3/4 of an inch, which is the height I keep this with my real mower as well. So it's not really taking off anything. It's just cleaning up the yard, cleaning up the flower beds. As you can see, I just trimmed my butterfly bush here. I cut it down to the ground. It comes back every year. It grows up like 3 inches tall, or 3 feet tall. Yeah, it's left a little mess. I've done several down there. So today we're just going to clean up the yard, and then I'm going to cover a few other things we're going to do in the yard in the month of February that can get you ready for spring. Spring, usually down south, it usually kicks in probably next month. March, middle of March, toward the end of March is usually when it kicks in really good, and we really start to see some green up. But this is unusually warm this year, so I'm seeing a little green, but I'm going to be patient, follow the plan. So let's head to the garage and we'll talk about what else we're going to do. But first, let's clean the yard up. All right, guys, got the lawn cleaned up. I edged this. I meant to do this first, but I blew everything out, all these leaves and debris out. Actually, it's all in the ditch now. I'll clean that up later. But I got this top 4,300 square feet pretty clean. And so step one is complete. And I believe earlier I mentioned this was a butterfly bush. I was incorrect. That's a butterfly bush. In fact, I need to pull these deadhead them. That is I think it's called a Mexican petunia. But yeah, it'll grow back and be 3 feet tall. Butterflies love these bushes. But step one complete. Let's head over. I'll show you what I'm going to do step two for the month of February. And that is do a soil test real fast. And I got a couple here I can show you. This one is Soil Suave soil test. Also, Yard Mastery makes one. I used it last year. And then this year, this is new. Got this from the Andersons. It came with a little plug puller. So I'll go out there instead of using a spade like I normally do and digging a hole in the ground and pulling dirt out. I'll just use this nifty little tool. And then this, they're all pretty similar. In fact, this one's powered by MySoil, the same company that powers the MySoil brand, and also Lawn Mastery, I believe, is also powered by MySoil. I'll pop it open real fast. And they're all pretty much the same. You register your kit. Got your envelope you mail it in, so I'll mail it tomorrow. And then you put your 1 scoop of your dirt that you collect, mix the dirt together and put it in this and ship it away. In fact, I got a video I did several years ago using this. I'll put a link up here in the top right to that if you want to watch it. It's pretty detailed. I go over every step in collecting dirt. It was like my first year I started out. I used the Soil Suave. So we're going to collect our dirt and get this all. Okay, I've got step two complete. Got my jar full of the dirt. Now we're going to put the return address on here and stick this in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and we'll wait and get our results really soon. Shouldn't take but a few days. It says within the next 6 days, results should be in the mail, in my email box. Okay, guys, the third thing you want to do in the month of February is to just feed your soil. Get some good stuff down in your soil. Get it ready. Get it primed for the Bermuda grass to really take off. And if you saw my video last month, I used biochar from the Andersons right here. So the biochar, DG, and it is the DG particle, so when it gets wet, it'll dissolve down into the turf, into the soil, and just disperse down into the soil, enriching it. And also in the backyard, I use some root hume or some soil hume. I think I used soil hume last month. I may put down some root, really get it ready. So we're going to throw this on the yard, and again this month I'm just going to do the light rate right here, 1 pound per 1,000. I got 4,300 square feet, so I put about 4.3 pounds, which is right here. I've already measured it. Just fill it up to the top, kind of round it, and that gives right at 4.5 pounds. So we're going to take that and throw it down in the front yard. Okay guys, down to step 4. We got our good old root hume down, or our biochar down, using this little spreader here. I use this because I'm only putting down 4 pounds. It'd be overkill to drag out my humongous 100-pound spreader just to put down 4 pounds of product. That makes really quick work of it. But the last step 4 is to spot spray any weeds you may see from leftover from the winter that may have escaped your winter pre-emergent. And what I did, I'm using this Fertilome Weed Free Zone. It's got 2,4-D, Mecaprop P, and some dicamba in it, and also I mix it in with a little Certainty just to give it that little extra punch to knock out any winter weeds. And I used it a couple weeks ago, and it knocked out any broadleaf weed I had out there. I had some of those round broadleaf weeds that pop up. Yeah, walk the yard. If you see anything, just spot treat it. Don't spray the whole yard, especially with it. You can see it starting to green up a little bit. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's a month of February video. Didn't do too much. Basically cleaned it up, blew out the flower beds. Still got a few bushes I need to trim down there to really get things looking good. Edged my walkway here, although it really wasn't too bad. Then I put down some biochar, did a sample soil, took some soil samples first. I'm gonna send that off, get my soil test. And also, if you don't want to use the quick and convenient soil test that you can find online, go to your local ag center, go to local university, or contact them. They'll send you a form to fill out. You can pretty much go online and find one. So I've used Auburn University, you got Clemson, you got Georgia, you got Texas A&M, all your major universities in your state will do a soil test. So you can do that. It's usually a little more hassle because you got to print the form, fill it out, put postage on it, all that stuff, whereas you just scoop it up and put it in the thing and mail it off. But to me, I've done both in the past. The results are about the same, pretty close to the same. And then last but not least, I fed the soil. Step number 3 is I fed the soil, put down my biochar here in the front yard, and it's really making a difference because I'm still seeing some orange in the dirt, but most of it's pretty dark from doing the monthly biochar treatment. And then last but not least, just spot treat. Walk over the yard, see if you see anything, spot treat it. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next month in the March video. Hope you guys have a great day.